Good evening, guys. Welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I make daily videos about my med school journey. Currently on internal medicine. I am rushing down to the cafeteria right now before it closes because they are nice enough to provide food for the overnight crew, and I'm gonna get some food. All right, got a turkey wrap here with a sugar bun. We don't usually get desserts, but I asked nicely. Okay, sign out is done. I just came from the patient room to draw blood. Had to do a BMP. We're monitoring her sodium levels. Now I'm heading down to the emergency department. There's a new admin. So when someone is suspected of having a heart attack, we check their cardiac enzymes. So one of those enzymes is called troponin. One of the people that's in the ED right now, their troponin was checked earlier today at 12:30 or 1 or something like that. And it's been way more than 6 hours since then, so I'm going to draw the blood so we can check another troponin level. It was elevated the first time, so now we're checking to see what the number is. Yo, shout out to nurses, because I just struggled like all hell. The troponin I just told you guys about, the lady's dehydrated, her arms are contracted, so she's like laying like this, like on the bed, so I can't get to any veins. And there's an IV in the arm, and I'm like, it was difficult. We had to choose like one of these skinny veins up here on the hand. Man, that was rough, and the nurse helped me out so much. I love her. Anything she needs from me, she can get it. I have a slight break right now. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. That's time sensitive, and now it's just to chart check, to update the chart based on discharges and admissions, and what we've done and what the day crew should do, just so a sign out is smoother, and wait for pages. I love when the labs are just add-ons. This is the back of the label. But the blood is drawn earlier, and hopefully if it was enough blood, then they can just run these labs without me having to draw blood again. It's always so much anxiety to ask the lab, hey, could you please add this on? And they say yes, and you're like, yeah. It's like as soon as I get to the charting room, something happens. So a patient lost IV access, have to go put in an IV so they get access for anything, medication, fluids, whatever that has to go through the IV. Yeah, so you need the access. Sorry, I'm like kind of dazing out. What time is it? 12:22. I'm kind of tired already. Okay guys, I think that should be it for the night. It is 1:12. The only thing that would keep me busy right now is people paging. We have to update the list and update, I wonder if this is super loud in the vlog, but we just have to update the list now, and everyone, all the patients just need to relax. New admissions and pages are the only things that can interrupt the rest of my morning. I'm a liar. I lied to you guys, I lied to myself. I forgot that I drew troponins earlier, so then I have to draw them again because we're trending them. Trending means you're seeing what they were before and what they are after, and if they go up or down. Guys, you will never guess what just happened to me. So I go in there to draw the blood. One arm has all of these stickers on it saying restricted arm, do not use, there's an IV on this arm, all of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool, she has another arm. So I go to the other arm, start drawing or preparing my everything. So I open up the gauze, open up the alcohol, open up everything, set up my needle, put the vac container in, everything. Stretch out the tourniquet, everything is ready. And she starts to have this tremor in her arm. And I'm like, oh man, so she's not gonna hold still for me to draw this blood. Let me call a nurse. Her nurse is busy with another patient that she has. So I call another nurse on the floor. He comes in, gets the arm ready, we pull it down, the vein is staring at me like it's beautiful. So I'm like getting ready to insert my needle into this arm, and her actual nurse comes into the room and she's like, not that arm. And I'm like, why not? And she was like, that's a restricted arm. And I was like, no, the wristband's on the other arm. And she was like, someone put it on the wrong arm. And I'm like, someone? You're her nurse. Anyway, I almost venipunctured a restricted arm because she had a mastectomy on that side, and you cannot do that. When I was done with everything, I drew the blood on the arm I'm supposed to use, got the blood, everything. I had to do an arterial. Someone left in the comments, they were like, have you done an arterial? They're hard or something. They are hard, you're going completely blind. Usually you can see the vein you're gonna puncture, but arterial, it's the radial artery. That's the one I use anyway. I've seen people do the brachial, but I haven't done one of those. It's all by feeling, so it's a bit more difficult, and it hurts a patient more. But you're guaranteed to get some good blood with a good flow too. Anyway, where was I going with this? I drew the blood, and when I left the room, I made sure that the restricted wristband was on the corrected arm because I don't want anybody making the mistake that I did. So we did an EKG on one of our new admissions. I'm gonna put it right here. Tell me what you guys think it is. Okay, so I'm gonna give the answer. If you need to pause right now. It's actually sinus arrhythmia. If you look at lead 2 and take a piece of paper and measure the distance between the QRS peaks with that paper, just like to make 2 notches, and then follow the lead all the way down the strip. You'll notice that they're not all the same. It's pretty common and something that shouldn't be missed, but it's completely benign. Like, there's no reason to put them on a cardiac monitor or anything. All right, guys, I'm running hella late. This patient, I got paged at 6:17. I need to do sign out at 6:30, so I'm running hella late. Gonna end the vlog here in an elevator. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you guys next time.